All right, so once you've got that entire fretboard together, okay, you then have the availability of kind of moving around however you like across the fretboard, which is a pretty amazing thing because it gives you the freedom to move all over the place. Now, what I want you to think about a little bit is as you're exploring this to sort of, again, the point of the fretboard mastery is for you to memorize these positions. You don't have to memorize all 5 in a week, right? Or all 7, in a month or something like that. The trick is to take each thing and start developing them as you go. Master one position before you ever worry about another one, okay? But once you've got a second one, then really start trying to spend some quality time learning how to move in and out of these two positions to really build some confidence and understanding of how they work. Then you're going to decide what you do on top of it, okay? But the big thing with all this stuff is you've just got to take your time and really learn to visualize it. Now, is the key of C major your ideal key? I don't know. Maybe you want to do this whole thing in the key of G major. Maybe that makes more sense to you. Now remember, G major, you'd have G, A, B, C, D, E. E minor, G major and E minor are relative major and minor. That's a very common thing because we play a lot in G major and we play a lot in E minor. So that's a great key to study. You see, it all depends on what your needs are, but you now have the power and the understanding to move into another key. You've got the understanding of how that key works, the chords that come from it, the triads that come from that, arpeggios we're going to get into in just a minute. And then you also understand how these positions connect together. So if you wanted to be in the key of G, you would simply move down, put your first position here, with your second position here, and third position, and so on. And what I try and work on when I start learning these positions is I work on moving back and forth like this, but then I also start trying to work on different ways. I'll just screw around in G for a minute here. Different ways of being able to kind of move in crossways, right? Or moving this way. Okay? So there's lots of different ways. So I start thinking about different ways of moving around in and out, back and forth, trying to create these different movements.